Good afternoon, graduates of the class of 2021. And good afternoon to your family and friends who are joining us from around the world to celebrate this exciting occasion that will become a cherished memory. I'm disappointed that we can't be together in person today to recognize and celebrate your commencement. But this is always the happiest day of the year. But from each member of the Smith community, from every faculty member who taught you, every staff person, and all of your fellow Smith turfs, we offer a well-deserved congratulations.
You should be proud. You've graduated from one of the preeminent business schools in the world. Every day, Smith ideas and Smith people are moving beyond labs and lecture halls to make a genuine and positive impact on our economy, our society, and our world. Today, you become one of those people. Think back to the time when you began your Smith journey. As you graduate, you are more grounded in business fundamentals, more capable of critical thinking, more confident in your leadership skills, and more resilient in your responses to adversity. You are ready to go out into the world and create value for your organizations, to live lives of meaning and purpose, and to impress the heck out of everyone who meets you. We are so proud of you.
In these extraordinary times, your tendency may be to hesitate, to hold back, to wait. But as Dr. Martin Luther King wisely said, the ultimate measure of a person is not where they stand in moments of comfort and convenience, but where they stand at the times of challenge and controversy. I hope you'll always choose to stand fearlessly for what is right. The occasion of your commencement is a time to celebrate journeys, to celebrate beginnings and endings, and all the amazing things that happen in between. Today, we will look back on your journey and look forward to your future. Now, let's hear from the class of 2021.
I am now pleased to introduce our student speaker, Landon Buxson, who is graduating with a Bachelor of Science in Finance. Landon has contributed so much to the life of the Smith School and left a great legacy for future students. Landon is an outstanding scholar. He was part of the prestigious Quest Multidisciplinary Consulting Honors Program and the Public Leadership Scholars Program, and the College Success Scholars Program. His passion for service took him to Cape Town, South Africa, his freshman year, through Smith's Social Entrepreneurship and Innovation Study Abroad program. Now, during his time as a student, Landon was an active and engaged member of the Maryland community. As vice president of the Theta Theta chapter of Kappa Alpha Psi Fraternity Incorporated, his chapter swept their fraternity's regional awards. He was also deeply involved with the Smith Business Academy, where he served as director of communications and president. Landon interned for Deloitte's marketing, tax, and audit departments following his freshman and sophomore years. And after his junior year, he interned for Amazon as a financial analyst. This past fall, as the inaugural fellow for venture capital firm Commerce Ventures, he innovated an investment approach for remote patient monitoring. Upon graduation, Landon will join Deloitte Consulting's commercial practice as a strategy analyst. Please join me in welcoming Landon Buxson.
Thank you, D. Mullins, and welcome, class of 2021. For there is always light if only we're brave enough to see it, if only we're brave enough to be it. A quote from Amanda Gorman that not only resonated with millions at the 2021 presidential inauguration, but one that should resonate with each and every one of us today. A quote we should internalize as we take this new step in our lives, looking forward to the brightest future possible. Rather than wondering and imagining what the future holds, we as graduates must choose each and every day to become the light and shape the future we so desperately wish to experience in our lives moving forward. Think of it this way. When you were visiting colleges, excitedly envisioning the next 4 years of your life, what was it that made them unique? Not the colleges themselves, but rather the professors, faculty, staff, and students that highlighted the intellectual competence and personalities that gave these places life. Now think of all the students after us. What intellect and personalities did they encounter? Ours. We shaped the opinions, drive, intellect, and innovation of Smith. Each of us with our diverse thoughts and through our unique perspectives, and we still do, and we will in the future. Class of 2021, we will leave undergrad with a distinct opportunity to transform a world in transition. A world that's been more connected than ever before online, but still manages to be deeply disconnected in so many other ways. A world that needs genuine connections rather than LinkedIn ones. A world that needs unbiased minds rather than ones that don't see all people as deserving of dignity and respect. And lastly, a world that needs innovation from fearless leaders. A world that, simply put, needs you. Stay fearless, be the light you wish to see, and go Terps.
I am now pleased to introduce graduate student speaker AJ Brown, who's graduating with a master's in business administration. AJ is also a double Terp. He received his BS from the Smith School as well. AJ came to the Smith School with some impressive corporate experience already under his belt. He began his career with Cambridge Associates as an operations analyst and transitioned to New Day USA, where he rose to become Vice President of Business Operations. In that role, he built an overseas operational group comprised of 80 people that resulted in both cost savings and productivity gains for the company. New Day honored him with the President's Award and Employee of the Year for his efforts. AJ recently moved on to Uber Technologies, where he is Senior Operations and Logistics Manager for the Vehicle Solutions segment. He's currently leading initiatives to improve performance and asset utilization, supply availability, and driver experience. Please join me in welcoming AJ Brown.
I was fortunate to visit my parents last month after they received the COVID-19 vaccination. I spoke with my father of the great opportunity I was given to perform this commencement speech. He remarked on his experience in performing this same speech for his own high school graduation, and how he agonized over the decision to focus on looking back at what had been accomplished by his classmates, or to look forward at the prospect of all that could be achieved in the future. In addressing all of you today, I hope to tackle each, to both congratulate you for your commitment and perseverance in achieving your degrees, as well as to look forward to the work still yet to be done. The young people of today are often criticized for their lack of commitment. You've seen the cultural references towards ghosted relationships, the celebration of canceled plans to sit on the couch, and incessant job hopping to find instant gratification. The criticism may be fair, but this diverse group of people, virtually seated in front of me, explicitly represents the opposite, that the young people of today do have the ability to believe, to persevere, and ultimately to see through their commitments. To simply apply to this program and accept admittance required an acknowledgement that you would have to take on more than many of your peers, yet you signed up and threw yourself into the fire. You represent those same young people, and for that, I'd like to congratulate you for your commitment. The decision to enter a graduate program does not come without setbacks and sacrifice. Mental, physical, and emotional challenges are simply part of what you sign up for. Whether these challenges took the form of late nights, high stress at work, or most obviously, the advance of COVID, each of us have had to take on unique obstacles. Like many of you, COVID knocked me down. Professionally and personally, the advent of a global pandemic and a new way of life took its toll on all of us. But just like me, each of you took it on the chin, dusted yourself off, and got back up to take on the next day, week, month, and year. Resilience is an important part of our nation's culture. And in our community, your individual resilience played a large part in our collective resilience. For that, I'd like to congratulate you for your perseverance. Join me in celebrating our accomplishments, born of commitment and perseverance. Looking forward, we must continue to challenge ourselves to become the best versions of ourselves. I challenge you to commit to continued growth and development in the hopes of impacting society and those closest to you in a meaningful way. I challenge you, graduates, to look forward and to continue persevering against whatever adversity is thrown in your direction. Last, I challenge you to commit yourself to this community, that of your fellow graduates and of the University of Maryland, so as to maximize the influence of our shared capabilities and potential. Please, look around. You've already climbed one mountain. Enjoy the view, but keep climbing. And in the next mountain you choose to climb, I hope you apply that same commitment and perseverance to make the summit. If you choose to do so, I know we will make an impact in this world together. Thank you, and go Terps!
It is my great pleasure to welcome today's commencement speaker, Kevin Plank, the founder and executive chairman of Under Armour, one of the most well-known brands in the world. Kevin is what many of you hope to become, tremendously successful. From the time he launched his first business while still a student at Smith, through the growth of Under Armour to a $5 billion company, Kevin has shown how far talent, hard work, and passion can take you. Kevin is a proud Terp and has made extraordinary investments in the University of Maryland. His generous leadership gift for the university's Johns Hill House Football Performance Center demonstrates his commitment to both Maryland and to social justice. He is a member of the University of Maryland Board of Trustees and has been involved with the Smith School supporting entrepreneurship through the Cupid's Cup business competition. He is also deeply committed to the city of Baltimore, his many philanthropic initiatives, and the numerous boards on which he serves. I know that Kevin's celebrity is well known on campus, and I suspect many of you own Under Armour clothing and possibly are wearing it right now. It is a distinct privilege to hear from him today, and my honor to introduce Kevin Plank.
Thank you so much, Dean. It is my true honor and privilege to be here with you today. And in case anyone ever has an idea of forgetting who your commencement speaker was in 2021, I put this enormous Under Armour logo directly behind me. So about a month ago, I got a call from Dean Kanana, and I've got to be honest, I wasn't exactly sure why he was calling. He just joined the faculty at Maryland. We'd never met or talked before, and I hopped on the phone, and it was scheduled like the day before. He said, "Kevin, I just want to thank you for agreeing to be our commencement speaker this year." And boom, just like that. I thought to myself, well, Dean, it's nice to meet you too, and I'd love to help. But well, he goes, "We're thrilled that you've accepted. We've already talked to your office all about it." And I said, "But Dean," he said, "Kevin, you're one of the most successful leaders ever to come out of the University of Maryland." And I thought to myself, well, that's really nice, but what about Sergey Brin or Carly Fiorona or Gayle King, Jim Henson, Margarita Chang, Larry David? Anyway, he had me at hello. So then I just smiled. I said, this is truly a man after my own heart. He had a point of view, and he was selling like an entrepreneur. He started with yes. I love that saying. So here we are. I want to thank all of you here today. Dean Kanana, the leadership team, the faculty, honored guests, parents, families, and friends, but especially to you, the Robert H. Smith School of Business, class of 2021. It is truly an honor to be with you here today. You've achieved something amazing, and you should be proud. So today, we salute you. Today, we congratulate you. Today, we celebrate you. So like all commencement speakers, though, I want to make sure that I left you with something worthwhile, maybe some bit of advice or wisdom that I'd leaned on during my own journey that I could share with you. So in preparation for today, I went to YouTube, and I watched Steve Jobs' famous commencement at Stanford, and Admiral McRaven's Make Your Bed speech at Texas, and Chadwick Boseman's speech at Howard, Sheryl Sandberg's iconic Lean In speech at Bernard. I wanted this speech to be memorable for you, but nothing was clicking. I knew I could talk about the strange and tumultuous past year we've had, developing new muscles that none of us knew that we needed, but now recognize what an incredibly powerful and evolved world that we're leading into. These are important topics, but I'm sure there's about 1,000 other speakers talking about them. So let me sum up what I believe is important into just a few moments. I thought about one idea where I went for inspiration is a place I'm familiar with. It's at Under Armour in my office there, where I've kept whiteboards since the day that we started. Over the years, I've recorded things on those whiteboards, a word, a fragment, a sentence, an inspiration. and I could either add to them or subtract to them, but the whiteboard gave it life or something to erase, delete. There are hundreds of these sayings over the years. One of them is start with yes, which is what attracted me to Dean Canano when he asked me that. Another one is very simply, bet on Maryland. These sayings over the years, they've inspired the culture that is the company of Under Armour. They've inspired the place that we've come to, the build that we have, the way that we interact with one another. Bet on Maryland was one that stuck out for a very specific reason. It reminds me of the mindset that I had when I originally wrote it, probably 7 or 8 years ago. At the time, we'd gone for a few candidates that we tried to hire and deals to sign and people to start doing business with, and one by one, they all said no. So I thought of this phrase and this, you know what? Forget these guys. Love the ones that you're with. Shifting our focus away from trying to find those other things we don't have versus focusing on the things that we do, the resources we do, the skill sets we do, the networks that we have. One of my networks is this university. This school is my home team. It's Under Armour's home team. That, in a simple sense, is where the phrase came from. But it also has a bigger meaning. Bet on Maryland means betting on yourself, rooting for what you have, because in the end, that's all you've got. When I founded Under Armour with my partner, Kip Fulks, a lacrosse player here at the University of Maryland, well, we were the only ones that would bet on us. There was this idea. A lot of people told us that it wouldn't work. But it was mine, it was ours, and we went after it. We bet on Maryland. The first Under Armour product, that tight sweat-wicking t-shirt, was made right here in College Park. My first customers, so to speak, were the people who I'd met in school, my classmates, my professors, and finally my football teammates. The ones that would actually test the shirts and tell me, did I have an idea that could work? Or did I have to convince these skeptical athletes to try something on that at the time they didn't know was actually women's lingerie? Thank goodness the product spoke for itself, or I never would have lived that one down. Bet on yourself. Be relentless with your dreams. You and you alone know what you're capable of doing. Don't let the self-doubt creep in. Don't let the noise of the naysayers distract you. And it's often said that the sports world is analogous to the business world. In fact, it's true. It's actually where my two worlds intersect. And I think the bet on Maryland mentality is demonstrated very well through the examples of 3 Under Armour athletes. 3 people with whom I've had the privilege of getting to know and work. Like, this is pretty obvious, but it's not hard when you say Brady, Curry, Vaughn. First, Stephen Curry, a classic example of a 3-star recruit out of high school that didn't get recruited anywhere, including his father's alma mater. And in doing that, he ended up going to a small school, Davidson. And from that, he bet on himself, right into the NBA, right into 3 NBA championships, 2 MVPs, and probably the greatest shooter in the history of the game. Secondly is Tom Brady, who doesn't take second to anyone. But it's hard to remember that he too was once an underdog, 199th draft pick in the NFL. 7 Super Bowl wins later will make you forget all of that. But he never did, he never has, and that chip still sits squarely on his shoulder, which has him looking for number 8. Lindsey Vonn, who's lived through so much strife, adversity, broken arms, ankles, ligaments. People told her she should quit, but she wouldn't. And she kept fighting on to become the greatest female skier of all time, but more importantly, one of the greatest skiers of all time, period. 3 Olympic medals and 82 World Cup championships will actually do that to you. These athletes never stopped betting on themselves, just like we never did. That original Under Armour shirt went on to sell millions and millions of units, but that didn't happen on day one. It happened because we relentlessly came back and improved it over the course of actually the first 5 years. It's all that we did. And during those years, there were many times that Under Armour was out of money or on the verge of folding that you too may very well find yourself in. But I know that you won't quit. And that's the Terp in you. And that's the superpower that you're getting by walking off stage with this degree. We never quit. We made that bet on Maryland. And I damn sure was going to follow through on it. Bet on Maryland means rooting for the home team. I didn't do what I did at Under Armour alone. It's part of a team. Our first employees, or teammates as we call them, they were the friends that I met along the way. People from high school, my post-grad year at Fork Union, my fellow students and student athletes here at Maryland. I leaned on them. They leaned on me. We bet on each other. We maximized and amplified the resources we had. In the process, we developed some of the coolest things in the world in addition to product: loyalty and trust, or even better put, alignment. Alignment. We made sure that our goals and definitions of success were the same and figured out a way to use that to make all of us better. Being a good teammate to everyone: employees, teammates, customers, shareholders, athletes, the person who holds the door. It's at the core of Under Armour's DNA to this day, even as we've grown to become a multi-billion-dollar global company. Your team may very well be sitting right next to you right now. The people that you've studied with, or the people in your cohort. After all, you're all aligned with the same desire for success and your love of Maryland. Don't take this community for granted. Choose and create this community. Bet on the people around you. Be loyal to each other. Be aligned. Bet on Maryland means being inclusive and welcoming to a new community, to new teammates. Invite them into your family. Make a bet on a younger person. Make a bet on someone who comes from a different background. Make a bet on someone who didn't have the same advantages that you have, or maybe that you have not. Make a bet and make these bets, and then support the hell out of your team. Believe in them. Give them opportunities they might not otherwise have had. Be generous. This has been a central tenet of Under Armour since the beginning. The biggest reason why? I certainly had many people, especially people from this Maryland family, bet on me and give me an opportunity over the years when I had no money and little experience. We wouldn't have made it without them, but somewhere in there was find a way. And maybe above all else, bet on Maryland means being an entrepreneur. Easy for me to say. The dictionary definition of an entrepreneur is a bearer of risk. Go all in, don't hedge. Entrepreneurship is what makes this world go round. You have, through your years of hard work, earned and learned a tool set that now allows you to do pretty much anything that you want. What your MBA really is a license to be an entrepreneur. Maybe you want that big promotion at work. Well, be an entrepreneur, a risk bearer, and go for it. Find a way, raise your hand, ask for it. And I'm also guessing that many of you in the audience right now have thought about starting your own business someday. This is a moment where you look to the left and your dad and your mom and you sort of nod your head and go, they're talking about me. I am. Maybe you've had that idea, but you're not sure that you've got all the pieces set up. I urge you to think about going for it. Really think about it. You had to be entrepreneurial to get into the school and then get your degree. You've got the skill set now to go for it, whether it's in your career or in starting a new business. Don't stop now. Double down and take that bet. Graduates of the Robert H. Smith School of Business, this is a life-altering moment for you. As of right now, you are no longer the leaders of tomorrow. You are the leaders of today. This is almost your great burden that you have to carry. More important though, this is your great opportunity. Seize it. Don't hedge. Bet on those around you. Bet on yourself. Be generous. Bet on Maryland. Thank you all so much. This is my hometown, my home team. It's where I met my bride and the mother of my children. I want to say, like I always do, go Under Armour, but go Terps and bet on Maryland. We'll be rooting for you, that's for sure. Thank you.
Graduates of the Robert H. Smith School of Business, it has been a real pleasure to share this special day with you. My congratulations to each of you on the accomplishments that have led to this day. We also honor the people who supported you, believed in you, and helped you succeed throughout your experience here. Class of 2021, please take a moment to hug your loved ones and thank them for their support. The pandemic took away parts of your wonderful college experience, but you have endured and persisted. You will appreciate those skills as you start the next phase of your journey. It is with that great hope and optimism that we at the Smith School send you out into the world. You are strong, you are courageous, and despite the difficulties ahead of us, I know you will lead accomplished and fulfilling lives. Graduation is a significant achievement made possible by your own hard work, but also by the support of your friends and family members. As you graduate, I also offer you the Smith School's encouragement and support. When you can all return to campus, I hope you'll come back to visit, mentor students, serve on a committee, speak to a club, or continue your education. Or stop by to simply say hello to us. You are now part of the family. The next generation will look up to you for their success. Please stay in touch. Take advantage of our alumni networking opportunities as you pursue your careers. Our TRUB community is stronger together. Everyone at Maryland Smith is very proud of your achievements, but we know this is only the start of your journey, and we can't wait to see where life takes you. Keep learning, keep growing, and stay fearless. Go Terps!
On behalf of the Smith School, I congratulate each and every one of you, the graduating doctoral students. You have been on a long journey, you've persisted and excelled along the way. We're truly proud to now call you our colleagues. As you pursue your academic careers, you have many opportunities to shape the minds of future students and share your ideas with the world. You continue to explore, learn, and of course publish, all while creating new knowledge and connecting with the amazing community of scholars who will support your endeavors. We're proud of everything you've accomplished, and we're excited to see all that you do in the future. Congratulations again from our Smith PhD Terps.
We came to shine here. We came to shine here. We came to shine here.
Congratulations, Maryland Smith Class of 2021. I'm Stacy Lacer, Chair of the Smith Alumni Chapter Board. On behalf of the board, I'd like to say welcome to the Smith alumni family. We celebrate you, your achievements, your hard work, and degree. Today, you join a strong and supportive community of over 66,000 Smith alumni. Whether you're staying local or moving thousands of miles away, there are many opportunities for you to stay connected to fellow alumni and the school. Alumni engagement can take many forms, from volunteering with one of our 6 regional clubs or attending an event, to being a Smith champion for your class reunion or attending a Smith lifelong faculty webinar. It comes down to keeping in touch and staying connected. My one piece of advice I offer you today: stay connected with Smith. We want to hear from you. Share when you get a new job. Let us know when you move to that first location, or when you move to that second, third, or fourth location. Even let us celebrate with you when you get into that dream home. Send us your updated email addresses. If you stay connected with us, we can continue to share with you about the latest happenings on campus, faculty research, and the opportunities to reconnect with classmates or to meet fellow alumni. Congratulations again to the class of 2021. I am so proud of you. Go Smith Terps.
As a marketing professor, I communicate best through frameworks, so congrats to a class that was nothing if not tolerant of constant change and uncertainty, elastic, showing unending flexibility, resilient in the face of a global crisis, persistent in pursuit of learning and career growth. Here's to you, class of 2021, a truly unprecedented group. All my best.
Dear class of 2021, congratulations. You've made it despite a very challenging and difficult year. We are very proud of you, wishing you success, happiness, health, and may you only do good in the world. Go Terp!
Hello, graduates of 2021. Way you go. Go Terps!
Congratulations, class 2021. You did it. We're so proud of you. Go Terps.
Hi students, congratulations on your graduation. I especially want to say congrats to our full-time MBAs class of 2021. You have been models of resilience and courage and determination, and I am so proud of you.
Hello, Gary Bulmash here. To the class of 2021, best wishes. I'm going to make a toast for success, for happiness, and for good health. Congratulations and best wishes.
Dear MBA graduates, as I won't have the opportunity to shake your hands while you laugh at my cap and gown, here it goes. Congratulations. I hope you keep in touch and all the best in your careers.
Congratulations, class of 2021.
Congratulations, class of 2021.
From all of us in the Office of Career Services, we are so proud of all that you've accomplished, and it's been a pleasure engaging with you during your time at the University of Maryland.
Keep shooting for the stars. We're all rooting for you.
Go Terps.
Yay!
MFin and MQF graduates, congratulations on a fantastic journey in the program. With all the hard work, you made it, and we're so proud of you. We wish you the best as you step ahead to new challenges in life. I hope we have prepared you well for a long and successful career. Please keep in touch with us and remember that you would always have our support wherever you go. Best wishes and congratulations.
Hi everyone, I wanted to congratulate you. I also wanted to say that it's been a pleasure and an honor to work with you throughout this year. And I wanted to ask you to stay in touch. This is your home. Bye.
Class of 2021, you are such a special class. You are the epitome of adaptability. All virtual classes, all virtual career search. You made it look easy. Congratulations, best of luck. And remember, we are always here if you need us.
Congratulations to the class of 2021. We look forward to hearing great things from you. Best wishes.
Class of 2021, you have shown resilience, creativity, and greatness. Go forth and do great things. I know you will. All the best.
Congratulations
to the
class of
2021.
Always remember to keep building your skills and journaling your experiences.
And continue building relationships.
And of course, your brand.
And always be fearless.
Congratulations, class of 2021. It's been a long and a hard year for all of you, I'm sure, but hope that your best times are in front of you. Good luck, and we're very proud of you.
Class of 2021, congratulations on your graduation. Keep being amazing, impactful leaders, and can't wait to hear of all of your great adventures soon. Keep up the incredible work, and congrats.
How exciting! You're graduating. Congratulations, class of 2021. Go Terps. So proud of you.
Congratulations. This is Professor Harms, and I just want to say that your class has shown creativity and adaptability, resilience, courage, and that will pay off as you move into this next phase of your life. Thank you for spending the last few years with us. Make us proud.
So, as one of my final acts as academic director, I would like to congratulate the May 2021 graduates of MS in Information Systems. You went through the program during a very difficult time, but you made it. And I and all the IS faculty wish you all the best in the future.
Congratulations to the class of 2021. From
Quest. We can't wait to see all that you accomplish.
Happy graduation.
Congratulations, everybody. What a great achievement.
Hello, class of 2021. Congratulations on your upcoming graduation. I am so very proud of each of you, especially overcoming the obstacles that you faced with this pandemic. You should be proud of yourselves, and I know we are all so proud of everything that you have accomplished here at Smith. Please stay in touch, come back, visit us. We miss you and we would love to see all of you again. And remember that you will always be part of our Smith Terp family.
Congratulations from the Ed Snyder Center to the class of 2021.
Congratulations, May 2020 graduates. I really enjoyed being your academic advisor these last few years. I really hate that, this year we weren't able to really do in-person advising, but I wish you much success in all your future endeavors. Go and be great. Congrats again.
From the Master's Program Office staff to the class of 2021.
Congratulations on your achievement.
We wish we could be with you in person to celebrate.
And we want you to know that we're thinking about you.
Commencement marks the completion of your degree program.
Your hard work and determination have paid off.
Graduation is a tremendous accomplishment, and you should be very proud.
Congratulations and well done.
It's been a pleasure to work with you during your time as a student at the Smith School.
And we hope you're moving ahead with some wonderful memories of your time with us.
We hope you remember Smith fondly as a place where you learned.
As a place where you grew, made lifelong connections, and expanded your horizons.
Graduation is a time for celebration, a time of reflection.
And a time to contemplate your great future that lies ahead.
The MPO team wishes you all the best for what lies ahead.
Cheers to you for an exciting new future.
Congratulations, class of 2021. We're so proud of you.
Congratulations, graduates. You've done it. You've persevered through unprecedented times to earn your degree. I'm sure the determination you've shown and the obstacles you've overcome will serve you well for the next set of challenges that lie ahead. Congrats again.
Congratulations. Well deserved. And the best of luck in your professional career. Never stop learning. Keep challenging yourself to be your best.
Congratulations, class of 2021. You have an amazing opportunity to impact the world. Remember to lead with compassion, be true to your values, and try to pay it forward when you can. Thank you for allowing us to be a part of this journey. It was an honor. Congratulations.
May 2021 graduates. To get to this day, it took determination, flexibility, and grit. Now it's time to celebrate all that you've achieved. Congratulations, graduates.
Congratulations, class of 2021. As a fellow TERP graduate, I want to congratulate you on this milestone that you're achieving. And I also want to challenge you, just like my old cap used to say, I challenge you to be the change that you wish to see in the world. Happy graduation. I hope you have a great time.
Congratulations, graduates. It's great. We've enjoyed having you in our classes. I've especially enjoyed all the finance students, especially those who were in the banking fellows and my corporate finance classes, and for working with you in Smith Finance Group.
Marilyn Smith graduates, congratulations.
The Smith Development and Alumni Relations team welcomes you to the alumni community.
Remember, stay connected on social media.
On Twitter.
On Facebook.
On Instagram. On LinkedIn.
We hope to see you soon.
Go Terps!
Yay!